It is 17 minutes past 6. Greenwich Mean Time. I was going to say Great British Time. That's not a real thing, is it? I can't speak to that. I should really sort this out if I'm going to host the rest of a radio show. We move on with the American Dream Team, and we move on to our first guest.
Yes, and on the line we should have Michael Scott Kline, who is the US, or the director of the US and the UK Fulbright Commission. Michael, are you there?
Hello, hi.
Hello, hi. Thank you ever so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I know that you've got some pressing issues to deal with, what with the problems over in America at the moment with Hurricane Sandy. I understand that's causing some problems for
She is causing a bit of a bother for some of our Fulbright scholars out on the East Coast, yes. But hopefully everyone's nice and safe. We're just in the process of tracking everybody down.
Yeah, okay, that's brilliant. Well, we thank you for joining us on the show this evening. Really, we wanted to just ask you about about the history of Fulbright, first of all, because it's something that's been going for over 64 years. It was set up in 1948, and can you tell us a bit more about sort of what the reason it was set up?
Sure. Well, a young man called James William Fulbright came over to the UK. He studied at Oxford, and he had a really transformational experience studying abroad, meeting other people from outside of the United States, British citizens, but also other international students who had been studying at Oxford at the time. And I think he kind of came away from that experience thinking, this is a really fantastic way for people to demystify the other. And probably in his experience as a young man in Oxford, that really kind of sowed the seed for this idea that through fostering exchange programs between countries, we can hopefully build mutual understanding and prevent future world wars. So in 1948, he started campaigning in Congress. He was then a congressman, and wrote this kind of landmark piece of legislation and proposed it up, and they all went for it. So in 1948, they created the Fulbright program. The UK was one of the very first countries to participate. Now we have over 150 countries participating worldwide. And really the ultimate aim is to do just that, to foster mutual understanding through the vehicle of scholarships. So we offer a wide range of scholarships for postgraduates to go across to America to study a master's or a PhD, or even just do a period of research loosely affiliated with an American university. And vice versa, we bring Americans into the UK as well.
Okay, so what kind of people are you looking for to be Fulbright scholars?
Well, we're looking for everybody, really. I mean, if ultimately the aim of the Fulbright program is to foster mutual understanding between the peoples of the United States and the peoples of the United Kingdom, arguably we can kind of best fulfill that mission by getting all different types of people spending time in the other countries. So I know a lot of people probably have this, there's a misconception, I suppose, out there that it's really for kind of Ivy League students to come to Oxbridge and for Oxbridge students to go out to the Ivy League. And yes, a lot of our participants have studied at Oxford and at Cambridge and some of the London universities, but they're really just a small percentage of the overall whole of our cohorts each year. So what we're looking for, at a minimum, we are looking for academic excellence, so minimum kind of a 2-1 in an undergraduate honors degree from any university. In this Fulbright Commission, we're really just dealing with US and UK citizens. So if you're a British citizen, apply to us, and we'd be happy to work with you to go to the United States. And likewise for the Americans looking to spend some time in the UK, they'd apply to this particular commission. If you're a citizen of another nation, then you'd apply through the Fulbright Commission or Fulbright Post in your country of full citizenship. So minimum 2-1, but beyond that, we're really looking for leadership potential. We're looking for people who have a genuine cultural curiosity, real strong, valid reasons for wanting to spend some time in the States, or for the Americans coming over here, real curiosity and an interest in the UK.
Yeah, because it's quite interesting. We're actually all American studies students here, with the exception of Lily, who's sat next to me, who's actually doing English. But she
How
does
does she sneak in?
I think she does some American studies modules.
And I'm American.
Oh, well done.
Yes.
Okay, good. You tick the box then.
But obviously, American studies is very much in decline at the moment. Our degree is no longer taking on any more students, so the current second years will be the last students to graduate from the University of Lincoln with an American Studies degree. I mean, it's very important still to, obviously promote American study.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, actually, with that in mind, I mean, we offer a really wide range of different types of scholarships and grants. So, and that could include anything from, research tied to specific areas of interest. So we have a couple of awards for about £75,000 each that are run in collaboration with some research charities here in the UK. So we have one with Fight for Sight, one with Diabetes Research UK, and so on and so forth. But interestingly, related to American studies, we've just been working with the US Embassy in London to launch a couple of new opportunities for, kind of recent graduates of American studies. So we have a new Early Career Award for people to go across and do a period of research for, about 3 months. So that might be of interest to you and your colleagues over there. Please take a look at our website.
Certainly,
we will.
Yeah, there's myself and Jack are actually in our final year now. Ben graduated this year, so yeah.
I might have to have a look.
Absolutely. Well, please act fast. I mean, the one thing I do need to say really is that the application deadline is fast approaching. It's on the 15th of November.
Yeah.
So, it's not a massively daunting application. There are a couple of essays to write. What tends to be the most time-consuming aspect of putting together a Fulbright application is really getting your referees to put those references in. That's all done online through the online application system. But obviously that's the one aspect that you as an applicant wouldn't have 100% direct control over.
No.
So if you are thinking about applying, get in touch with your referees as soon as possible. Start thinking about, the various aspects of the application form itself. So telling Fulbright what you want to study, where you might want to go, why you want to go, what aside from your studies, outside of the classroom, outside of the lab, you might be interested in engaging with. Talk to us about people on the ground that you're going to get to know and activities and, extracurricular activities you'll engage with.
That all sounds absolutely excellent. Obviously, the Fulbright scholarships are very competitive. Is it a total? How many in total do you have that you award to UK students?
This year, we're looking to make between 50 and 70 awards to UK citizens in what we would consider our kind of traditional Fulbright award categories. We will have a couple of short programs that will run over the summer. Those are predominantly aimed at undergraduate students. They're more of kind of taster courses of what life is like on an American campus. But for the kind of 3 months and beyond, 3 month or longer awards and grants, then we're looking for people to apply by the 15th of November. Really. Okay,
so that's great. I mean, the website is www.fulbright.org.uk.
That's right, and it's Fulbright with one L.
Yes.
I've not found it at all. Then I'm on completely Fulbright.state.gov. I'm on. So.
No, anyway, that's great. Well, thank you ever so much for coming on and talking to us about the Fulbright program, which is definitely worthwhile. And we'll put a link up there on our Facebook page and our Twitter site.
Greatly appreciate it.
We'll let you get on and contact those Fulbright scholars who are on the northeast coast of America. We will be speaking hopefully to Camilla Barker later in the show. So, but obviously give our regards to the Fulbright scholars.
I will do. And thank you all so much. I really sincerely hope that some of you guys will think about putting in an application. We'd love to see more applications coming from your part of the country, really.
Just a quick question, just solely for me. Is it I'm assuming it's not like it finishes completely November the 15th. There's next year as well as a possibility.
Exactly. So it's an annual competition. If you aren't ready to go across next academic year, then the competition will open up again on the 1st of August 2013, and the deadline again will be the 15th of November. So it rinse and repeat each year, as we say here.
Yeah. Okay.
Brilliant. Well, we're going to play a long song so we can all go on our laptops and have a look at these applications.
And just write the essays, write the application essays.
So thank you.
Thank you ever so much.
Thank you.
For coming on. Brilliant.
Cheers.